How we going? It's cold. It's chilly this morning. My hands are feeling a bit cold. I've got a coffee brewing. I've got my cup of tea, a little bit of honey in there. Um, it's a funny day today because we're going to see Tino singing his hymns and saying his prayers. It's at church. So England is wet and windy, not nice. Cold. This room's a bit cold today. There's no point in heating the whole house up just for Louis. I think Rio's asleep, my son who's 17. So I've already done one video on this topic. Lovely Donna Presley. Of course, I want to make this very clear. I fully support Donna. Yeah. I am one of these people that feel that Donna has been very unfairly treated. Yeah, I just think that they're. Hi Yvonne, how's it going? I thought I'd go live this morning with a cup of tea and a coffee. I got a tea and a coffee, so I will be up and about getting my coffee and stuff. I'm not in a rush. This is probably going to take a little while. Hi Nicola, thanks for the pictures of Tino and me in my silly hat on with my Jack Russell, my dog, watching Tino. Hope you're well. Hi Debbie. So it's a funny one because I'm playing catch up with Donna Presley's videos. She has specifically asked me. She wants me. Her and Karen want me to review the videos, which I'm honoured to do, of course. Yeah, we're very lucky to have Donna as part of defending Elvis. You know, she's the queen of defending. Let's face it, guys. Yeah. I'm just Louis. You know, in the kitchen. So. I think there's a total of 3 videos with Donna Presley, Elvis's first cousin, one of the Presleys, a family member who grew up around Circle G Ranch and Greystones. Yeah, Minnie May was her grandmother. Do you know what I mean? And obviously we adore her mum. Where's her book? Actually, I was going to read chapter 2 of her book. Where is it? I've put it here somewhere. I'm surrounded by books. Quite a few of you have sent small gifts. Thank you. Especially, I think Nicola has. I think Tony has. I think Karen has sent me a gift. Thank you. So a few others as well. Thank you so much. I'm going to put this T-shirt on soon. So that was very appreciated. Yeah. So I'm trying to play catch up. When I review videos now, I need to be a bit more careful. I need to be talking more and stopping and starting more because YouTube have sort of sent me a friendly sort of look. When you're reviewing videos, you're going to have to talk a bit more, stop and start more often. So we agree that it's a proper reaction. So you will see me stopping and starting more frequently. Otherwise, YouTube can copyright me and give me a strike. So we have to be careful how we review other people's videos. I'm still gonna do them, but less often. And when I do them, I'm gonna break them down a lot more. And I'll probably do a part 1 and a part 2 rather than just show the whole video. Now this video that I'm gonna play is only 7 minutes long, so I'm not worried about it. Now I'm playing catch up with the 3 videos. There's a very good question answer video that Donna Presley has done. Hi Carolyn, hope you're well. I want to review that. We'll do that in 2 sections because it's a long video, and there's another video. So I definitely stand with Donna 100%. Yeah, that doesn't mean I'm against other people. It just means I stand with Donna. I personally feel, hi Jenna, hi Debbie, hi Yvonne, I personally feel that Donna has been unfairly treated. Now, I don't want to go into the history, but she had a horrific time with her ex-husband. Yeah. Some terrible things happened. I'm not going to go into that. That's a separate story. Not a story that I want to pursue. It's better that it's just forgotten about, isn't it? Yeah. So people keep bringing that up and his behavior. you know, he was but allegedly for entertainment purposes, not a fact. He was a con artist and may have conned some people. Poor Donna was just a victim of it, yeah, and her children, yeah. But so people use that to attack Donna, yeah. Every time I see it, they try to call her different names. They call her Pritchard and Early and different names. I don't like it. I don't like it. Then they use the fact that she has changed her name through marriage, the name she was born with, things like that. And I'm like, why? Why do these people do it? What has Donna done that is wrong? Honestly, seriously, to the people that watch my show that are anti-Donna Presley, yeah, I only have one question for you. Why? Why? Because she is Elvis's cousin. Yeah, she's Elvis's cousin. That's it. Yeah, we can talk about the rest of the Presleys. We can talk about Minnie Mae, Dodger, Aunt Delta, Uncle Vesta, Uncle Vernon, you know, different relatives. Can't we? We can bring them up. The bottom line is she is a Presley. She's got Presley blood in her veins. Now, the thing I've noticed since I met Donna, so obviously me, Donna, Karen, hope Karen's watching. Let me just remind Karen that we're live. I did tell Karen, Donna's assistant and close friend, I did say to Karen, I wanted to do a part 2 of this. Let me just tell her. We did part 1. I was very surprised. A lot of the things that was said in Donna Presley's video this morning, 7 minutes video, even though it's a very short video, it's a very serious video. It's a very intense video. I do think it needed to be said. I do think Donna needed to clear up. You know, she's had enough. Donna Presley has had enough. She's like, no, people are saying things that portray me incorrectly. People are twisting the truth, even lying. People are trying to rub her out like she doesn't count, like she's not a Presley, like she wasn't there, like she wasn't related, like she didn't live there or grow up at Circle G and Gracelands and know Elvis. And of course, she spent a lot of time with Dodger. And, you know, don't forget, she met everyone. She met Anita Wood. She met Priscilla right in the early days. Obviously, she was, for a while, she was very close to, Patsy Presley. So part of this video that I'm going to play you is, well, hang on a minute. I was actually really close to Patsy. I used to work alongside her as well. We were very close for a while. Get it? It's rumoured that Patsy said, oh, well, actually, Donna wasn't around. Yeah? So, in the same way as Donna is fed up with being belittled and this attempt to discredit her, rub her out, to use her past of her crazy ex-husband to degrade her, to use the fact that she's had a name change to belittle her, we're all just fed up with it. You guys, the people that support Donna, the majority of you guys fully support Donna Presley. Of course you do. She's Elvis's cousin. Yeah, she's a Presley. Why wouldn't you? But unfortunately, there are plenty of fans that have just got it in for Donna. I don't know why. Because all she does is defend her family. She stands up to Priscilla. She stands up to anything that is said by whether it be the Smiths or the Stanleys. If something has been said that she doesn't think is fair, she'll stand up and say it. Yeah, she says it in a respectful way. She says it in a kind way. All right, mate. All right, Rick, you're in London now. Hey, my friend, welcome. Every time I see Donna defending herself, her family, her life, her history, the Presleys, she does it in a classy, respectful way with no name calling, no attacks. She just says, hang on a minute. That ain't true. That never happened. Why are they trying to rub me out? Why are they trying to belittle me, dismiss me as a family member? I have Presley blood in my veins. I lived that life. So when she hears anybody discrediting her, whether it's Stanley Smith or Patsy Presley or anyone, I'm not saying Patsy Presley did do it. I'm just saying anything like that. She has made the decision to say, I'm not going to allow it. I'm a Presley, and I'm gonna stand my ground and say it as it was. Yeah. So I fully support her, and I think the majority of Elvis fans do. Now, there's an awkward thing here. There is an awkwardness here. So regarding the Smiths, yeah, everything I say is alleged for entertainment purposes, not a fact. Okay. Now I'm not going to start having a go at the Smiths. I'm not going to start having a go at the Stanleys. Yeah. I'm not going to start having a go at Patsy Presley. Yeah. I want to respect everyone as well as I can. But the reality is the Smiths have done and said things in the past that I don't agree with. So have the Stanleys. Yeah. I can't comment on Patsy Presley because I don't know. Yeah. Of course, Donna has the right to say, oh, I disagree with books that have been done in the past, or biographies or documentaries. I disagree with private details about Elvis being shared that he would have wanted kept private. Of course, Donna has the right to do that because she's trying to defend her cousin, her family, the Presleys. Yeah. So I can't see that she's doing anything wrong. We've heard a few times from these people, Elvis doesn't need defending. Yeah, haven't we? Yeah. Elvis doesn't need defending. We've heard it from Danny Smith. We've heard it from Billy Stanley. I've heard it from a few other people as well. Now, I'm not having a go at them. That if they are entitled to say that, to think that, if that's how they feel, fine. I will still respect that they are Elvis's blood. Yeah, the Smiths are Elvis's blood. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna. How can I say it? From Elvis's point of view, Billy Smith is blood, and so are the Presleys. Yeah, I will never ever take away that from either of these people. Now, the history of both people is different. You've got Donna Presley, yeah, who I have never ever heard her trash, ever, her family, ever. I've never heard her do it. Yeah, in the last, I've looked into the past 30, 40 years. You've got other people that clearly have, yeah? Whether it be the Smiths, the Stanleys, Priscilla, the Memphis Mafia. Yeah, they've all done it, haven't they? Yeah. Now, I'm not having a go at them. I'm not having a go at these people. I'm trying to say to you guys, yeah? Why is Donna being treated like the bad person? Why are they trying to rub her out and dismiss her, belittle her time at Greystones with Elvis, at Circle G Ranch, as Minnie Mae, Dodger's granddaughter, or Elvis's niece, whatever you call it? Why? I'm asking you guys. You tell me. I'm going to ask you now in this live stream. Why do you think that people that are related to Elvis have tried to belittle who Donna Presley is? And I've heard it from the Smiths, the Stanleys, as well. Yeah. Now, I'm not having a go at them. I'm just trying to understand it. So I'll wait for your comments, please. Seriously, guys, why? These people say Elvis doesn't need defending. He clearly does. Of course he does, because he's been lied about and for 50 years. But why do you think they do it? So Teresa says she thinks it's jealousy. Karen says, I haven't worked it out yet. I haven't worked it out. If it was my family, all right, okay. So I'm getting comments. All right. So yeah, I'm getting some comments coming in now. All right. So Donna is right. Okay. So I've just been sent a message. Okay. What what Donna is saying is it's not that they didn't get along. It's that they weren't close. So Donna is saying that the Presleys and the Smiths were not close. Okay. So that's a clarification. Thank you. Thank you for that. So I'm getting these comments as I talk. Okay, guys. So this is what I'm going to do, guys. I am going to and because of right, so I'm going to say things to you as we discuss it. Okay. So because of it, sorry, the phone keeps turning off. So I'm getting some messages here from Donna and Karen. Okay. So yeah, because they weren't close, there were many times when they just wouldn't have seen each other. They didn't hang out together. They just weren't. They didn't cross the same paths. Yeah, they were in different parts of Gracelands, wherever it was. Yeah. So okay. So what I'm gonna do is play the video and then get you guys involved in the chat. So Frederick says, well, I'm going to try and keep it respectful to all people, yeah? To the Smiths, to the Stanleys, to Patsy. So when we comment, let's keep it respectful, okay? So, because I'm not trying to have a go at anyone. I'm just discussing it. This is a discussion, okay? So, so Frederick says, so I think what Frederick is saying is that for a long time, the Smiths have been the standout family that is discussed, that were close to Elvis. Obviously, the YouTube channel, EFM, Memphis Mafia Kid. And now Donna has come along. And Frederick feels that that could be the problem. Okay? That's Frederick's opinion. Okay, guys? Frederick says cutting into their territory. I understand it, guys. I understand it. Yeah, I understand it. Some people say, you know, that Donna has come out of nowhere and started defending, and her channel, obviously, the channel Donna Presley Official, has become a massive channel. It's got you know, I haven't look. Let's have a look. How many subscribers? I mean, how many subscribers does it have now? Let's have a look while we're talking, guys. Remember, we're having a discussion here, okay? So we're in no rush. That's what the reason I've gone live, because I want to discuss it, okay? I will be playing some clips of the video. So Donna is about to turn on 16,000 subscribers. She's had millions of views. Okay, so please subscribe to Donna Presley Official on YouTube and follow her on Facebook. The same name, Donna Presley Official. Okay, so I'm just checking the messages I'm getting, guys. Yeah, so yeah, obviously the Stanleys lived with Uncle Vernon. Yeah, so obviously that is a separation, of course. They didn't live in Gracelands. Yeah. Hi, Gio. Hi, Southern Girl. How are you? So Merry Christmas to everyone. I hope you're all well. Thank you for joining me. So let's play the video. Let's play the video. So we're going to stop and start. We're going to discuss it. I'm going to very much try and keep your comments coming in because I want to bring you into this discussion. Okay? Right. Let me just get your comments up. I got my cup of tea and I got a coffee. So I'm just reading. So Donna did at some point look after the Stanley boys when they were young. And we know that Donna's parents babysat Donna's kids at Gracelands. Yeah. So, right, let me just get. I'll go in. I'm going to grab my coffee in a minute, guys. I'm going to get my coffee and then I'm going to start playing the video. Oh, it's chilly this morning in the UK. So I just want to make something very clear. I'm not against the Smiths. I like the Smiths. I like their channels. I like Memphis Mafia Kid. I like Elvis Fans Matter. I like Daddy Smith and Teresa, and I like Billy and Joe Smith and Danielle. Nothing against them, but I'm trying to understand, why is there a problem? And the reason I'm bringing it up is because it's come up in this video that the Presleys and the Smiths were not close. So I'm trying to understand, okay, why weren't they close? Yeah. So, and it is a discussion, okay, guys? And then obviously in this video is partly about Patsy Presley, isn't it? Why, you know, Patsy Presley, it seems, made a decision when Priscilla took over, when she became co-trustee, she was the boss, she was in charge, she called the shots. Certain people aligned with Priscilla, certain people aligned, just did their own thing. Donna Presley did her own thing, yeah. But there's certain people, I'm not having a go at them, but Jerry Schilling, Patsy Presley, that allegedly aligned with Priscilla. But not just that, because I'm pretty sure there was others that were pretty close to Priscilla. I think Joe Esposito was, I think. You tell me, guys. Put it in the comments. I'm not having a go at them. I see that they didn't really have a choice. Because if you wanted to exist within the making money from Elvis world, you had to go through Priscilla. So I completely understand that that these people had to be nice to Priscilla to move forward in their careers, making money in the Elvis world, within Gracelands, within EPE. Yeah. So I get it. I think even Charlie Hodge was okay with Priscilla, wasn't he? Yeah. And he's one of the most loyal people that you can have with Elvis. So what I'm trying to say, and what Donna is also trying to say, is there was a bit of a divide. A certain amount of people thought, right, we need to go with Priscilla, probably because they felt they had no choice, because she was the boss. They didn't want to be squeezed out, rubbed out, ignored, cut out. There's a fear that these people, if they didn't align with Priscilla, would be history. Yeah. Not allowed in the frame anymore, in the bubble. Yeah. So I completely understand why people aligned with Priscilla. I completely get it. Totally. In some ways, I think they may have even not had a choice. All right. So talking about Patsy Presley, because she's family, it's just been said she is the only family member that aligned with Priscilla. I know that the Smiths didn't. Yeah. With concerning the Stanleys, I'm just trying to think. No, I don't think the Stanleys aligned with Priscilla. I don't know. You put it in the comments. What do you think, guys? So it's very obvious the Smiths did their own thing. Don't forget, from the point of view of Elvis Presley Enterprises and Gracelands, many of these people felt squeezed out, didn't they? So the Smiths felt squeezed out. Maybe the Stanleys, definitely Donna, but Presley stayed. Get it? Presley did see Patsy Presley. Sorry, Patsy did seem to align with Priscilla. Now everything I say is alleged. For entertainment purposes, not a fact, just opinion sharing, and we are just having a discussion. Okay, guys, I want to grab me coffee. I'm going to press play on this while I grab me coffee. Okay, guys?
After Elvis died, power shifted inside Graceland, and everything changed. This is not spoken in anger, but for the sake of accuracy and history. Introducing Miss Donna Presley.
Hello everyone. I'm Donna Presley, and I'd like to welcome you to the Donna Presley official YouTube channel. There's something rather sensitive today that I'd like to address. Not out of frustration or anger, but simply for the sake of accuracy and historical clarity. Over the years, some fans have alleged that my cousin, Patsy Presley, once said in an interview that I was not close to Elvis or that I did not spend much time at Graceland.
Okay.
Whether that interview exists or not, or whether it was taken out of context, I don't know. But the allegation has circulated widely, and it has shaped certain public assumptions. Today, I'd like to speak to that in my own words, calmly, factually, and without diminishing anyone. The truth is that Patsy and I were very close for many years.
Right, I'm going to rewind it a little bit. I was grabbing my coffee. Let me just check your comments. Gio, she was Elvis's daughter's mum, so yeah, I understand they chose Pressley's side. Yeah, Donna was a beauty. I've seen, yeah, definitely. I'm just checking your comments, guys. Okay, right. Let's go with it. Okay, I'm going to rewind it again a little bit. Sorry. Here goes.
I'm Donna Presley, and I'd like to welcome you to the Donna Presley official YouTube channel. There's something rather sensitive today that I'd like to address. Not out of frustration or anger, but simply for the sake of accuracy and historical clarity. Over the years, some fans have alleged that my cousin, Patsy Presley, once said in an interview that I was not close to Elvis or that I did not spend much time at Graceland. Whether that interview exists or not, or whether it was taken out of context, I don't know.
So can I ask, has anyone ever seen that video? Does it exist? I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, let's keep going.
But the allegation has circulated widely, and it has shaped certain public assumptions. Today, I'd like to speak to that in my own words, calmly, factually, and without diminishing anyone. The truth is that Patsy and I were very close for many years.
So I've just been told that Presley's son works at Gracelands. Okay, guys? I've also just been said that the Smiths and the Presleys were marginalised. And it was only Patsy that aligned with Priscilla, that is a family member. Okay?
We spoke almost every day. We worked together in the office, and we confided in each other very deeply personal matters, and we supported each other through difficult times. Our relationship was more sister-like.
So that's very close. Our relationship was more sister-like. Donna told me she worked alongside Patsy. Donna did the fan mail. Patsy did the admin. Yeah, I think that's... so this is... Once... As far as I can tell, I think Donna's going to say it now. Once Priscilla became co-trustee, there was a decision at some point to shut the office. Yeah? So this is where people start moving away. Yeah? According to what I'm reading here, it wasn't a video that Patsy Presley said. It could have been a printed interview. Yeah? We don't know, do we, guys? Let's keep going.
In many ways, when the fans repeat those allegations, the picture they paint simply does not reflect the reality of our relationship or the years that we shared. The shift between us did not happen suddenly. It emerged gradually after Elvis passed and again after Uncle Vernon passed. This was also the period when Priscilla's authority expanded inside the estate.
So, you know, we've done a lot of research on this, guys. Priscilla took over I wonder, because like Vernon Presley has no choice. He appoints Priscilla co-trustee on behalf of Lisa. He didn't. Come on, she's the mum, and then and Priscilla was owed a lot of money. The lien, the debt that was put on Gracelands, which was a legal document, meant Priscilla had a lot of power. Yeah. So I really believe that when Vernon was trying to make that decision to make Priscilla co-trustee of everything in it, yeah, on behalf of Lisa, because Lisa was just a child, I really think that he didn't really have much choice. Seriously, it was like, who else? Who else was going to look out for Lisa Marie? Plus the leverage, the arm twisting that Priscilla has, because of she's owed a large amount of money. She's a charge on the building. You've got to remember that if you have a charge, a lien on a building, and I think she was the lead charge, you know, the main charge, yeah, you have a say in everything, because whatever decisions were made with Gracelands, whether it be to do it, to run it as a living museum, there may have been discussions to sell it, I don't know. The charge, the lien, would have had to be sorted first. The situation with Priscilla and this debt that was put on by the lawyers had to be dealt with. So that gave Priscilla, in my opinion, power. Yeah. Everything I say is for entertainment purposes, guys. I wasn't there. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not a lawyer. Right. Let's just keep going.
Priscilla and I had difficult moments. She spoke harshly to me on more than one occasion, and her attitude...
Well, even that, we should address that. Yeah. So Donna, who was there, don't forget, Donna met Priscilla right at the beginning. Yeah. She just said Priscilla spoke harshly to me more than once. We can't dismiss that. We're trying to understand Priscilla, aren't we? We're so concerned about so many things that happened concerning Elvis and Priscilla, concerning Lisa Marie and Priscilla, concerning other people and Priscilla. Well, when you hear Donna Presley, who was actually there, who is a relative, who is Elvis's cousin, who is a Presley, who is Minnie Mae Dodger's granddaughter, when she says Priscilla wasn't nice to me more than once, it means something. I think it means everything, because it says something about Priscilla's character. Because don't forget, Donna would have been very young. Yeah. I don't know if she was quite a teenager yet, but she would have been very young. Yeah. So why was Priscilla Presley not friendly and kind sometimes, not always, sometimes, to Donna? What was the reason? So, if we look at the way things went later, as Priscilla gets her control, her power of Gracelands, it does feel like certain people were pushed out, whether it be the Smiths, the Stanleys, or some of the Presleys, certain Presleys, the ones that didn't align with her. Like, it seems that allegedly that Patsy aligned with Priscilla. So let's keep going.
Toward the family was definitely no secret. It was during this period that people began to understand that aligning with her meant staying inside the new structure.
So, I've mentioned this already, but come on, guys, think about it. Let's just try and discuss it. So, God rest his soul, we lose Elvis. Yeah. The whole world is traumatized. Suddenly everything changed. Yeah. Now Vernon is still alive, of course, Minnie Mae and Aunt Delta. Yeah. So we know about Elvis's will. He basically gave everything to Vernon, Minnie Mae, and Lisa Marie. Yeah. So Vernon, of course, was shell-shocked and devastated and deeply depressed because of losing his son. So he had to stay strong and try and pick up the pieces and try and make the best of things. He loved the fans. He knew Elvis loved the fans. Of course, he adored his son. Yeah. So he tried to make the best of it. Yeah. Eventually, it's very obvious that Vernon is very, very sick. Could hardly breathe. Donna is working alongside him, doing the fan mail. So is Patsy Presley. And massive decisions needed to be made. Now, Vernon knew that Elvis didn't want Priscilla in the will. She'd had enough. As far as Vernon and Elvis were concerned, Priscilla had had enough. Yeah. Plus, we know there was unfaithfulness as well. We know about the Mike Stone thing, the karate champion, the affair, and other things. Yeah. So you have to try and think this. So Vernon is almost forced to make Priscilla co-trustee. It's a complicated thing. We've been discussing it in the last 3 or 4 days. So Priscilla finds herself at the top of the tree, in charge, because Lisa Marie is just a child. So then Priscilla has almighty control. So this is when everything starts to change. This is when people like Donna and the Smiths and the Stanleys and other people, many other people, Priscilla is now redirecting everything to suit her, how she wants her vision of Gracelands, of EPE. Okay, she did get involved with the Living Museum idea. She jumped on that bandwagon using Morgan Maxfield and eventually Jack Sodden and the Bank of Commerce and many other things, yeah? So eventually, Priscilla allegedly has a plan. Now, I keep saying this. How did that plan involve people like the other Presleys, Minnie Mae, Aunt Delta, and the Smiths? Obviously, Billy Smith is the most important one concerning Elvis. Elvis truly loved Billy. Billy was there from day one. He was there in Tupelo, grew up with Elvis, came to Memphis with Elvis. Yeah. So then Vernon had married Dee Stanley. So he brought the kids in, the Stanleys, So Elvis took it very seriously when the Stanleys became part of the family. Okay, so Priscilla's the boss. The decisions she makes are influencing everything. Yeah, whether it be the Smiths, the Stanleys, the Memphis Mafia, Patsy Presley, Donna Presley, Minnie Mae, everything. Priscilla is the boss. So people are in this position where Priscilla is the green light. You have to go through Priscilla to get a green light to do anything. If you don't, you are an outsider. You are an outsider. So I think this is what Donna is basically saying. Yeah, Donna is basically saying, if you didn't align with Priscilla, and we're not just talking about family members here, we're talking everyone, including Memphis Mafia, including staff, employees. You could even be talking about certain ex-girlfriends, couldn't we? Couldn't we be talking about Linda Thompson, Ginger Alden? Yeah, it affects everyone. Many, many other decisions. Obviously, the Living Museum was a massive thing, finances was a massive thing, okay? So I think Donna is basically saying, look, if you didn't kiss Priscilla, there will be consequences. You could be rubbed out, ignored. But if you did align yourself with Priscilla, then there were benefits, big benefits, financial benefits. So I think Priscilla picked the people that she felt were best for her vision of the future of Elvis, of Memphis, concerning Gracelands, Elvis Presley Enterprises, and everything Elvis. Yeah. And this is the bit I'm sensing here. So let's keep going. I hope you understand what I'm saying, guys.
And not aligning meant slowly being moved to the margins. She and Patsy and Priscilla were friends. And she aligned with Priscilla.
So Patsy and Priscilla were friends and she aligned with Priscilla. I think that's as simple as you get it.
Deliberately, willingly, and knowing what that alignment meant.
Deliberately, knowingly, right, knowing what that alignment meant. Yeah. Now, come on, guys. There was big money at stake here. Big money. Yeah. And if you got in there with Priscilla, there was serious money to be made. Yeah. And I'm not just talking about any one person. Yeah. There's many people that if you go, there's many people, if you go through the old interviews after the 80s, 70s, 80s, even 90s, even noughties, that are very positive about Priscilla and try and see it from her point of view, try and make excuses for her unfaithfulness, for her treatment, for the decisions she made concerning Gracelands, concerning the selling off of Elvis Presley Enterprises. You know I have strong views about that. There was a lot of people benefiting from keeping Priscilla happy. Keeping Priscilla happy. Remember that. Now look where we are today. 85% of EPE has been sold. Gracelands has been rented to EPE. Yeah, 85%. Got it? Riley still retains 15%, which will eventually go to the twins as well, Finley and Harper. But the point I'm trying to say is, would Elvis Presley Enterprises have been sold off 85% of it if it wasn't for Priscilla's involvement? Now, we know, allegedly, that Priscilla got a large amount of money when these deals happened for the name Presley, for the name Gracelands. Now, I have to say this is just an opinion for entertainment purposes. I also feel that the influence Priscilla had over Lisa Marie was massive. So when this massive decision was being made in around 2005, the advice Lisa Marie was getting from her mother, Priscilla, must have impacted the decision to go along with the sale of EPE. And even now, Bridget Cruz even now is saying she feels that there was something not right with that deal, the Elvis Presley Enterprise deal, the selling of 85% to Robert Silliman, the billionaire, around 2005. Yeah? And that because Priscilla was receiving large amounts of money when these deals went through, there is alleged wrongdoing. Alleged. I can't say it's a fact. I can't prove it. I don't have the documents. So this is a discussion. We're just discussing it. So pretty serious stuff, guys. Now remember, the rent of Gracelands, when it was rented to EPE in 2005, around that time, was paid in advance. In advance. So there is no rent coming in from EPE now. Yeah? It was in 2005. So unless I've got my facts wrong, there has been no rent paid from Gracelands to Gracelands for 20 years. That don't seem right. If that's true, that don't seem right. I know there was an upfront figure given. I think it was $3 million. Elvis Presley Enterprises are the controlling people of the Living Museum. The Graceland Museum is run and controlled by Elvis Presley Enterprises. Yeah, Joel Weishankar and the rest of the gang. Yeah. So, do people know that? Do people know that EPE is rented? I'm sorry, that Graceland is rented to EPE. Do they know it? I think most people don't. They all know that Riley Keough owns it. She owns the grounds and the building and all the rest of it. But it is rented. Rented, yeah? So, yeah, so Yvonne has just mentioned about Vernon choosing Priscilla to be there for Lisa Marie. To be there for Lisa Marie, yeah? But he didn't have a choice. It's the mum, isn't it? But of course Vernon is going to think, yeah, Lisa Marie will look out for, Priscilla will look out for Lisa Marie's interest. But there's more to it, isn't there? There's more to it. It was supposed to be a temporary thing. Remember that. Priscilla was made co-trustee, it was just until Lisa Marie turned 25. And then Lisa was going to take over everything. Yeah. So that isn't really what happened, is it? That's not really what happened. So this temporary measure, because it overlaps the 25 years, then we go into this area where Elvis Presley Enterprises is sold off. Why was it sold off at 85%? Why? It should have been 51% in favor of Lisa Marie. Yeah, I understand that they wanted investment. They wanted to go big league. They wanted proper management companies to step in and expand. I completely understand that they wanted to expand. I think I've even seen an interview with Lisa Marie, but I will never understand this figure of 85%. I will never get that. What do you guys think? I'm going to let you guys get involved now, yeah? What do you guys think about this figure, 85%? So when the deal was done with Robert Silliman, the billionaire, yeah, it's a complex deal. We will one day we'll do a live stream all about it, yeah. What do you think about it, guys? Does 85% seem right to you? Because it don't me. I'm a businessman, and I tell you now, if I was going to do a deal like that, there's no way I'd give someone 85%. I'd at least would have done it 51% in favor of Lisa. So what do you think, guys? Come on, let's have some comments. Don't be shy now. So yes, it was a 1999 year lease. There was no fixed figure for the lease, but there was, as far as I know, an upfront $3 million rent paid. Not just that, allegedly there was a backhander for Priscilla, just for entertainment purposes, not a fact, of between 6.5 million and 13.5 million. So this has come up in Bridget Cruz's lawsuit. So Carolyn says, hi Carolyn, I agree with you, Louis. 85% just does not make sense. Yeah, it doesn't add up. I'll never understand it. So, hi Anita, hope you're well. Right, let's keep going on the video, guys.
And because I could not and would not follow that path, the distance between us grew. Not through conflict, but through the quiet, unmistakable consequences of choosing opposite sides of an unspoken divide. When the estate restructuring began, the office where Patsy and I worked was closed. Patsy chose to retire. I was offered positions in the souvenir shop or at the ticket booth, roles that reflected the new direction being taken.
It's funny because you got Priscilla Presley come along. Yeah, I'm going to read out Gio's. Hi Gio, how are you? So Gio says, the comment is strictly for discussion and entertainment purposes only. This, I want to be very clear here. This is my disclaimer as a YouTube channel. Everything we say is for discussion purposes only, not a fact. This is for entertainment purposes only. We are just opening a discussion with Team Elvis, with myself on YouTube. Nothing fact, okay? Disclaimer, freedom of speech. We're talking about a public figure, okay? We're allowed to do that. First Amendment, all that. So, I think let's have a look. So, right, let's keep going, guys. So,
Not the work I had previously done.
So think about it. Priscilla has almighty power. She's restructuring everything. She shuts the office. Yeah. There's people that were working with Vernon, Patsy, Donna, and then she offers Donna a job selling tickets. Yeah. Think about it. Donna is a Presley. I don't care what her last name was. She's a Presley. And Priscilla, who is an ex-wife who was unfaithful, who has hammered Elvis in a brutal divorce, a very greedy, selfish divorce, with no regard or care for Elvis's feelings. Remember, I keep bringing this up, guys. I keep bringing this up. Elvis's feelings have been ignored. So when Priscilla chose Mike Stone, what about Elvis's feelings? Remember, she also took Lisa Marie away from her home to live with Mike Stone, a stranger. Mike Stone was married, no regard for his wife's feelings. Priscilla allegedly had befriended Frances Stone, Mike Stone's wife. Remember, allegedly pregnant with a small girl, 2 kids. Mike Stone's family. Yeah? Again, where's the regard for other people's feelings, for Elvis's feelings? Yeah? So then you've got the first divorce settlement. We've discussed it. Pretty fair. Second divorce settlement. Brutal. Cruel. Where is the regard for Elvis's feelings? I keep saying Elvis's feelings are ignored. Yeah? What did he go through? His mental health. His well-being. We know that the debt, the lien, the charge was placed on Gracelands in 1977 in April. Well, what about his feelings? So Priscilla keeps saying Elvis is the love of my life. I still love him. I want to be buried next to him. But then in 1977, when he was clearly unwell, extremely sick, overworked, in pain, couldn't sleep, very serious stomach health problems, as well as other health problems, she places a massive debt on his home, on Vernon's home, on Gladys's home, Elvis's home, Graceland's, months before Elvis died, in April, to guarantee that she gets her money, to guarantee she gets her installments of money. And she was getting monthly spousal payments, and she was getting royalties. The second divorce settlement was brutal. So where is the concern for Elvis's feelings? Who cared about Elvis's feelings? So then we've got, did Priscilla care about Elvis's feelings when she put this charge, this lien, this debt on Gracelands with her lawyers? Some try to blame Robert Kardashian, but we don't know, do we? The point I'm trying to say, guys, is this. So when Priscilla is making these decisions, yeah, and then we think about Donna Presley. So we've lost Elvis. We've lost Vernon. Vernon, I don't care what anyone says, he didn't have a choice. He had to allow Priscilla to run the show on behalf of Lisa. For 2 reasons. She's the mum of Lisa, and she had this massive debt on Gracelands. Yeah? Massive debt. That was owed to her. Yeah? It was a charge on the property, a lien on the property. So then we go forward again. So now Priscilla is in control. She's running the show. Once Priscilla was made co-trustee, I personally think Vernon was just hoping she was going to run things well on behalf and look out for Lisa Marie's interest as her mother, as you'd expect from her mother. Priscilla didn't do that. She took things a step further. Now, I do accept she got involved with the idea of the Living Museum. She got involved with that heavily with Jack Sodden and many other people and investors and the banks. And, the whole Living Museum was a massive success. I accept that. But it was not her idea. Yes, she took it and ran with it, but it was not her idea because Vernon and Colonel Tom Parker and Morgan Maxfield, Jack Sodden, other people were all working on it before Priscilla came along. Yeah. So then now decisions are now being made that affects family. So what I'm trying to say is that once Priscilla is in charge, she's making decisions that affect the Smiths, the Stanleys, people like Donna Presley, Minnie May, Aunt Delta. You get it? Uncle Vesta. Yeah. There's big decisions that are affecting the Presleys, as well as all the others, the Stanleys and the Smiths, etc. The Memphis Mafia. Don't forget, Priscilla, there was some seriously complicated stuff that went on with the Memphis Mafia. As far as I know, she tried to get back all of the stuff that Elvis was gifting to people. She tried to get some of it back, didn't she? Yeah. So you tell me, you put it in the comments, guys. So what Donna is trying to say is there was an attempt to rub us out because we didn't align ourselves with Priscilla. Allegedly. All right, let me just check your comments, guys. Yeah, so yeah, Karen just mentioned it. So Priscilla offers Donna a job selling tickets in a gift shop. And she's Elvis's cousin, first cousin. Karen, I'm with you. It's a joke. Let's just have a look at your comments, guys. So Billy Smith left from being a guide. He didn't like what was happening. I'm pretty sure Billy said on one of the YouTube channels. Yeah, I've read about this, Anita. Yeah, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Of course, it's obvious Billy would have seen things he's not happy with. Yeah? All right, so Frederick, in New York, is it snowing, is it, mate?
Recently, the Smiths have made brief remarks in their Q&A sessions, suggesting that I wasn't around much. I don't believe these comments were hostile, but they did create misunderstandings.
Woo! Right, so obviously I'm not here to have a go at the Smiths, okay? But I do think things have been said that should not have been said. All right, so I've just been told that Donna Presley's mum was eventually put in the ticket office. Yeah. So are you saying that Nash eventually worked in the ticket office? Okay. I didn't know that. Yeah. Donna's sister was put in the gift shop. Right. Okay. So Donna's sister worked in the gift shop. Just remind me Donna's sister's name, please, Karen.
For viewings and for viewers who did not understand the internal dynamics of our families. The truth is that...
Oh yeah, I remember now. I was just talking about the Smiths. I'm not here to dish the Smiths. I'm here to say I don't think it's right. I think it's best that... How can I word this? I don't think it does any good to belittle Donna. To try and discredit her. I don't think that is the right way to go with Donna. She is family. She was there. She is a blood relative. She is a Presley. So anyone sort of trying to discredit her, I just don't think that it should be happening, especially if it's a family member.
The Smiths and the Presleys were not particularly close.
So here we are. I want to comment on that. So it's Susie Pritchett. Okay, so Donna's sister is Susie. So Susie, it looks to me like Nash and Susie were working at Greystands. Okay, so now I want to just say this little bit again. It's just said here, right, guys?
That the Smiths and the Presleys were not particularly close.
So the point is that the Smiths and the Presleys were not particularly close. Let's just stick with that. Yeah, it's not that they didn't talk and that they didn't mix and they didn't see each other, and they were obviously they're relatives, yeah. But am I right in saying this? I know Karen's watching. They sort of had separate lives, yeah. You have the Smiths doing their thing, you have the Presleys doing their thing. Does that sound right to you? Let's keep going.
We did not mix much, and their perspective could never accurately reflect my place inside the Presley home.
Yeah, so my guess is if Donna was in and out of the Presley home, Gracelands, yeah, the Smiths wouldn't have witnessed it. You know, they lived in different parts, didn't they? They lived in different parts. So there was when they were there at the same time, there's a good chance they didn't see each other, didn't cross each other's paths.
To clarify the factual record, I spent every summer at Graceland from the time I was 10 years old. I lived on the...
So let's break it through, break it down. I spent every summer at Gracelands from when I was 10. Okay? So I want to play that a little bit again.
I spent every summer at Graceland from the time I was 10 years old. I lived on the hill from 1969 to 1971 with my mom and dad.
So this has come up. We've had this discussion concerning the hill. We had Danny Smith saying, I don't think it was called the hill. It was. It was called the hill. It was. A few people have called it that. I've heard many people call it that. Nothing against Danny Smith. He's obviously forgotten or didn't realise it, but it was referred to as the hill. I heard the Stanleys, I heard Billy Stanley refer to it as the hill as well. So it was referred to as the hill. Okay, guys, let's keep going.
After that, I visited the house daily. I stayed in Grandma's room.
So just so you know, when Donna was at Gracelands, she says from 10 years old. That was 1960. 1960. Now remember, Priscilla didn't visit till 62. Yeah, late 62. So she was there. Donna witnessed Priscilla arriving at Gracelands. You know, a fresh-faced youngster to live with Vernon and Dee. Yeah. She was there. She met Priscilla at the beginning. So her fly on the wall account is important, guys.
Assisted her with whatever she was doing and became a rhythm, part of the rhythm of reality of daily life inside the mansion. I was not a visitor. I was family. And for accuracy, Patsy did not live at Graceland.
Right, here we go. So I can honestly say, guys, I haven't done enough research into Patsy. I haven't. It's not a topic I've gone into. I will do. We will start to understand Patsy. You know, she was there way back. Yeah, way back in the 60s, probably the late 50s. So I need to understand Patsy's role in history. Okay, so let's keep going.
This is not said to diminish her or anyone else.
Okay, and I like this. You know, this is why when Donna Presley does her videos, this is why people always say, oh, I love the way Donna defends, because she does it with class, with respect, with, you know, with honor. There's no name calling. She just says how she feels. She's pretty cool about it. I think the way that Donna tries to defend is done in a very acceptable way.
It is simply the truth of my experience, the reality of the life I lived, and the closeness I had with the people inside those walls. And I will add one more point because it matters historically and personally. Elvis once told my mother that I was as much a Presley as he was. That statement has guided me through my life. It affirmed my...
And of course she is. Of course she is. Look, I keep saying this. My cousins, I love my cousins. Yeah, I'm very close to my cousins. And of course, they have the same blood in their veins as I do. Yeah? Of course. She is Elvis's first cousin. She is... Her mother was Vernon's sister. You'll never change that. You'll never change that, who she is. So she's Presley through and through, guys.
Place in the family long before any public narratives or modern assumptions. I have never been concerned with proving myself or disputing others. But when misunderstandings become history, it is important to correct the record with calmness and clarity.
And there we go. It's important to correct the record with calmness and clarity. Now think about how Donna feels. Certain people try to dismiss her, discredit her, belittle her. even talk about her as if she wasn't there, like she isn't a Presley. It's just ridiculous. It makes no sense. Yeah, I'm just going to read a couple of your comments, guys. Carolyn says she is a classy lady. She sure is. It's two sides of, like Karen says, it's two sides of the family. You've got the Smith side and you've got the Presleys. I would also add another dimension. You've got the Stanleys. Yeah. So let's have a look here. Even more Elvis common DNA than anyone alive, even more than the granddaughters. I'm not sure what you. Patsy has even more Elvis common DNA than anyone alive. Yeah, I agree. Patsy's a genuine relative, definitely. So Jenna says Donna isn't out to hurt anyone. She is just sharing her information. Yeah. Southern Girl, Donna offered an olive branch to the Smiths. They could work together for Elvis's legacy's sake. Yeah, she did. I've seen it. I obviously I watched that video. This was at the event, isn't it? The event next to Graceland, and it was to Joey Smith, wasn't it? It was to Joey. Take care, Jen. Hope you're well. Happy Christmas, Jen. Okay, let's keep going.
I am not speaking to confront anyone. I am not speaking to reopen old divisions. I am speaking simply to place the facts where they belong. I know who I am. I know where I stood. And I know the life I lived within my family.
I have to repeat that. It's too good. Right. So just guys, we're finishing up in a second. I'm doing a video on Elvis's birthplace today. So I wanted to it's Christmas. I wanted to sort of think about Elvis's humble beginnings at Tupelo and how much Tupelo meant to Elvis. It is rumored that he would visit Tupelo secretly, even his birth home. I can't prove that, but so I want to just honor Elvis as a child, his upbringing in Tupelo and how much Tupelo meant to him. Remember, Elvis would do these concerts at Tupelo for charity to give back to Tupelo. Elvis would secretly donate large amounts of money to Tupelo. Yeah, so Tupelo meant everything to Elvis. So I want to honor that, and we're going to do our first video is going to be the birthplace of Elvis. We're going to discuss it. Yes, Attila Road and all that. And we're going to do more than one episode. I'm doing that next after this, maybe today, hopefully. So I do want to look at Elvis's history. I want to discuss that. You know, we're not just a defending channel. We're also Elvis history channel as well. Okay. So I'm just letting you know that's going to be my next video I make, maybe today, hopefully today.
To place the facts where they belong. I know who I am. I know where I stood. And I know the life I lived within my family and within the home we all loved.
Is there anything else to add? I have nothing to add to that. I know who I am. I know the life I lived. That's it. So to all the people that belittle and dismiss and discredit and badmouth and insult and attack poor Donna Presley, she don't deserve it. She don't deserve it. She is a very proud Presley, and she is one of the only, if not the only, family member that stands up to Priscilla. Seriously, guys, think about it. I'm going to ask you now, guys. Is there any other family member that stands up to Priscilla? Seriously, Priscilla has been going around pushing the book Softly as I Leave You. She's been saying many things about, she says many things about Elvis, Lisa. She's also mentioned Michael Jackson and Ginger Rogers and other people. She rewrites history. She says, oh, I couldn't put up with it anymore. You know, Elvis going away and being with other women, never mentioning that she was unfaithful more than once. So she mentions the Presleys. She discusses things concerning Graceland and EPE, etc. And Donna stands up and says, well, I don't agree. Is there anyone else, guys? Yeah, so I've just been told this, that Priscilla Presley refused to allow Donna Presley's mum, her book, to be sold in the Graceland gift shop because it was too religious. So I'll read the words. Priscilla refused to allow Donna's mum, she's obviously Nash, yeah, Reverend Nash, book to be sold in the gift shop because she said it's too religious. Obviously, the book is One Flower While I Live. Where is it? I was going to read chapter 2. I'm trying to see where I've hidden it. Is that it? Let's have a look. Let me see if it's here, guys. 1 second. I don't know where I've put that book. Because it's very thin. It disappears. I'll find it, guys. My wife's hidden it, Karen. So, I mean, that's a big deal, isn't it, guys? That Priscilla had refused to allow Nash, who is Vernon's sister, Donna's mum, to sell her book, One Flower While I Live, in the Graceland gift shop because it was too religious. What is that? How would have Elvis felt about that? Come on, seriously. Put it in the comments, guys. Do you think Elvis would have been happy that Priscilla refused to allow Nash, Elvis's dad's sister's book, to be sold at the Graceland gift shop? Now, of course, I have to say that that is just an opinion for entertainment purposes, not a fact. I have to do that, but come on, guys. Take care, Anita. Happy Christmas, Anita. So, we're coming to the end now, guys. That ain't right. That ain't right. I just can't believe that. I cannot believe that Nash couldn't sell her book in the Graceland gift shop. Doesn't that say it all? Doesn't that tell you everything? But then you know, Donna started this video by saying that sometimes Priscilla was not nice to her. Yeah? We're starting to see, we're trying to sort of, how can I say it? Every now and then we get to see snippets of the true Priscilla. Yeah? Now, I'm not trying to say she was a monster. I'm not trying to say she was evil or a dragon. I'm saying there's another side to Priscilla. So you've got the glossy public side to Priscilla. That is the front of Elvis, speaks on behalf of Elvis, travels the world promoting Elvis, praising Elvis. You've got that glossy Priscilla. Then you've got the other Priscilla. You've got the Priscilla that was unfaithful. The Priscilla that maybe committed serious financial wrongdoing, allegedly, not a fact. Just an opinion. We're having a discussion. You've got the Priscilla with the brutal second divorce, the updated divorce. You've got the Priscilla with the treatment of Lisa Marie. It wasn't all bad. It wasn't all good. Their relationship, the mother-daughter relationship between Priscilla and Lisa Marie, was very complicated. I know that Lisa Marie loved her mum. Of course she did. We all love our mum, don't we? Even if they make serious mistakes. But definitely serious things happen that have upset the fans, like Scientology, like financial things that went on behind the scenes with people like Barry Siegel. We've got serious opinions about the film Priscilla by Sofia Coppola. Get it? It's a very, very complex relationship between mother and daughter, Priscilla. And, I'm not a Priscilla hate channel. I don't want to be that. I'm not here to insult people and call them horrible names. But what I will do is defend Elvis, defend Donna Presley, defend and try and get as near to the truth as I can. If Priscilla has made serious mistakes, has treated people unfairly, because that's what really, isn't Donna sort of saying that once Priscilla got power, was in charge, sometimes the way she treated people wasn't very nice unless you aligned with her. If you aligned with Priscilla, people like Jerry Schilling, for example, Patsy Presley, yeah, you were treated better. I'm not against Patsy Presley. I'm sure she's lovely. But if you align with her, there were benefits. It suited people to align with Priscilla if you wanted to make more money within the Elvis world, within Gracelands, within EPE. I mean, I don't feel that it's that way now. Yeah, but I think now Priscilla very much is an outsider. Hi, Cheryl. How are you?
In the end, the truth is simple. My blood is Presley blood. My memories are Presley memories. And my life was lived inside that family long before anyone tried to erase me.
Oh, I've got to play that. I have to play that. Here we go, guys. This makes me proud. Remember, I fully support Donna Presley.
In the end, the truth is simple. My blood is Presley blood. My memories are Presley memories. And my life was lived inside that family long before anyone tried to erase me. So I say very proudly, I am a Presley, and I stand.
Yeah. Come on, Donna Presley. I am a Presley, and I stand. I told you. Donna has the heart of a lion. I'll take it a step further. Donna Presley has the heart of a Presley. Got it? And doing this video, standing up for herself, standing up for her family, her life, who she is, that takes courage. Standing up to Priscilla takes courage. Even when we have these small disagreements with other family members, maybe even an ex-girlfriend or an ex-wife, or a Memphis Mafia person, an ex-employee, Donna Presley has the courage to stand up and stand her ground as a Presley. And of course she should be treated, as who she is. Elvis's first cousin, a Presley. And she should be treated as if the life she lived happened. She did spend time at Circle G Ranch, at Gracelands, with her parents at Gracelands. She is who she is, whether people like it or not, no matter what her last name was, no matter how crazy her ex-husband was. She is who she is, and no one's taking it away from her. Okay, guys, gotta go.
And my life was lived inside that family long before anyone tried to erase me. So I say very proudly, I am a Presley, and I stand. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for listening. Until next time, God bless.
What can I say? I can't add to that. Brings a tear to my eyes, guys. Brings a tear to... I'm so proud of Donna and Karen. Karen, good job.
If you value hearing history from those who lived it, I invite you to subscribe. Thank you for listening.
I am Presley and I stand.
In it, guys. That's it. I hope you enjoyed that. I do want to thank Karen, of course. She's amazing. Yeah, Karen has been very helpful for me. Firstly, I thank Donna Presley because, come on, guys. But I want to say something else before I go. I'm not anti the Smiths. I'm not anti the Stanleys. I'm not hating on people. We just want the truth out there. We just want the truth out there. That's all it is. Yeah. There's no anger, no hard feelings, no hate. we defend in a way that Elvis would think, good job. I want Elvis to look at me with Team Elvis, with Elvis defenders around the world and go, good job. Let's get the truth out, but let's keep it respectful. Let's keep it, let's try and be understanding, and let's forgive. Ultimately, we must forgive. Ultimately, Elvis would want that. Yeah. We must be kind in our hearts. We must remember Elvis was a very religious Christian man. So that is important to him. So we must expose the wrongdoing in the kindest way that we can. Okay, guys? No name calling. Love you all, guys. You're the best. And when I come back, we are going to... do Elvis's birthplace. We are going to honour Elvis and Tupelo and his birth home. For Christmas, we want to honour Elvis, his roots, where he came from. Elvis was very proud to be poor. Elvis was very proud of his humble beginnings. Elvis never shied away from the fact he was poor, had humble beginnings. In fact, I would say the opposite. I would say Elvis boasted about his humble beginnings, didn't he? And that's what makes Elvis stand out. One of the first things Elvis did when he became famous, he went back to Tupelo and did a concert. Doesn't that say everything? Take care, guys. Love you all. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Donna, Presley. We're out of here. Love you guys. Happy Christmas. I hope you're feeling well. Have a great day.